Welcome, I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm thrilled that you've joined me for this week's Angel Messages. Before we get started, make sure that you have my Healing with the Angels mini course. It's really easy to get, it's free. There's a link in the description. Your angels have 3 things they want you to know, plus there is a wonderful meditation to help you to really invoke the healing energy of your angels. Make sure to get that. And we'll get started with our angel messages in just a moment. What I would love for you to do is place your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels in to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. A message that wants to come from their heart to yours, that beautiful vibration of the angelic energy. So once you have your number, once you have your message, then you can watch your message. You can move along in the video. Or just watch all the messages, because maybe there's something from each of the messages that's for you as well. Your angels will guide you to that. Let me just place these cards next to the heart. Connect to the angelic vibration, the frequency. I can see lots of sparkles coming in as I do that. You know, when you connect to the angelic realm, there's that beautiful, loving, joyful, peaceful, healing vibration. I felt like I needed to shuffle these cards a bit more today, because I haven't had them out the box for a while. So, okay. These are the Secret Language of Light cards. Let's see what wants to come through for number 1. Number 1 is The Secret, which is kind of interesting, isn't it? Just as I was saying, Secret Language of Light, it says the unknown, mysteries, wonders. Now, when I look at that, when you look at the tree in the background and then you see this image of a light being, I feel like part of the message is, you know, we don't always know what's going to happen. We don't always know what the next step is we need to take, or what is in the future. But we can intuit the vibration and the frequency and the energy of where we're going and what that next step would be for us through our own intuition. So for me, when I intuit a next step, I imagine myself already there. I imagine myself there and beyond, and how it would feel for me. So I go through my feelings with that intuitive energy. How would it feel for me? Would that feel good? Or would that feel, is there like a heavy energy or a stuckness? So use that technique for yourself, for your own next step, for your own imagining, you know, where you're going. You can do that with decisions. So when you've got a decision to make, it might be that you need to go either path A or path B. Imagine yourself on each of these paths, how it would feel for you. And it's important for you to be honest with yourself as well when you're feeling into this. It's not always easy when you're emotionally involved with the question and the answers. So it could be good to try that technique with something that isn't quite so important, maybe. Like, which fruit shall I pick? Is this the right one for me, or is this the right one for me? And then just get a sense of feeling what it would be like to eat that fruit. Does that make you feel satisfied? Which one makes you feel satisfied, etc. So try that, see what happens. I feel that this is part of the answer for this particular card. The message from this particular card is about tuning into your intuition, so that there are no secrets necessarily. You are connecting with the wisdom of the universe and with your own wisdom, with your own soul's wisdom. I'm also feeling with this, it's about connecting with your guides and your angels and your loved ones in spirit, because it's saying the unknown, mysteries, wonders, etc. And seeing this image of a light being right there. So maybe it's time for you, if you haven't already done so, to carve out time in your day to connect with your master guide, particularly with your angels and with all the light beings, with your soul, with your higher self. If you do this on a daily basis, you're really going to expand your awareness, increase your consciousness, raise your vibration as well. And the final thing, when it says the secret, it could be that there's something that you are holding to yourself that you haven't let anyone know about. And I feel that that's okay. It's all right. You are holding this energy, and if it feels like you want to release it, then let it go. But if it feels that it's something that you need to hold to yourself, then allow the light in and forgive yourself if you need forgiveness, or just allow yourself to hold that energy of the secret, that it's okay to do that you don't have to let it go if you don't want to. I feel acceptance from your angels as I'm saying that. So maybe acceptance for yourself as well. All right, number 2. Let's see what wants to come up for number 2. Number 2 is insight. So this says, actually it looks like Merlin. It says magical tools, writing, star crafting. I always love that. So if you can see that properly, it does look like Merlin. It looks like the stars are on Merlin's robe. And Merlin is writing in the sky. So I'm feeling with this, as I'm tuning into it, there's almost this sense of creating your own path, of creating that next step. So this theme seems to be about your next step. So what are you creating? What are you writing in the universal, in the cosmos? What are you manifesting at this time? And with Merlin, it's saying that you have the magical tools to create whatever it is you most want. Now, when we talk about this, of course, you might think, oh, well, why haven't I won the lottery? Or why hasn't this happened? Or why haven't I created all this abundance that I most desire? Things get in the way. We get in the way. Our mind gets in the way. Our emotions get in the way. Our past gets in the way. We have all these objections within us, even though we think that we're all sorted out and that we can have whatever we put our mind to. And we can. We totally can. There's a lot of things that can get in the way as well. So when I tune into this with Merlin and this sense of writing, I feel that writing is going to be one of the keys to support you at the moment. So if there's something that is stuck in your life, write down what that stuckness is, and then ask yourself, your own inner wisdom, ask yourself to help you to investigate, to decipher, to understand, to really go deep into what's stuck there. And start writing down, I am stuck because, this is stuck because, this is what is in the way. And then just write. And sometimes that writing won't make any sense, but it gets you started. And then eventually you may let go into the actual wisdom, insights of your soul. It's interesting because as I'm saying this, I'm seeing lots of stars, lots of sparks of wisdom and insight and positivity and confirmation. So I feel that this is something that will support you at this time. Write down the objections to why you haven't manifested something in your life that you most desire. What is stuck? What is in the way? And start writing anything that comes to you. Even, again, if it doesn't make sense, doesn't matter. Just write it down. Because maybe that is something that needs to move out of the way so that the truth can come through you. What's interesting is this is a beautiful indigo blue, isn't it? And that is the throat, the ears, the third eye, that blue vibration altogether. It's also connecting with the blue that is above your heart, that turquoise energy. So all of this blue coming together. So it may be that writing is part of it. It could also be that dreaming is part of it. So when you go to sleep, ask that question, what's getting in the way? Why have I prevented myself from achieving what I most want to fulfill, what I most want at this time? What is stuck? What is stopping me from having that? Allow that to come into your dream state, and then when you wake up in the morning, write again. Whatever comes through for you, the answers. All right, I feel that's it. Okay, number 3. Let's see what wants to come through for you. Number 3 is Sacred Journey. Ooh, this is a beautiful card. I see that crystals, like a crystal temple. I was just creating an image today with crystals. Sacred Journey, introversion, seeker, self-knowledge. That is it, isn't it? Self-knowledge. So this path has all these little lights. It's almost like they are mini images of this image right here, moving up to this place where you totally connect with the whole of knowledge, the whole of wisdom that is within you. All that knowledge, all that wisdom, that self-knowledge, that insight is all within you. So when I look at this card, my feeling is that the angels are saying, you know, life is a journey, that things happen along the way, not always easy, but to focus on the light. Know that you're on the right path. So when you look at this, you see all these little candles, all these little lights that are along the way there. And I feel that these are experiences. They're people, events, decisions. Maybe they're little pathways off of that one destination that you're moving toward. These are those little journeys along the way. So it's a little bit like being on the freeway, the motorway, on a road, and you're on that road and you're going towards a particular place, and you just get off to have something to eat, or you get off to visit a place, or you get off to stay for a night. You know, there is that sense that you are moving towards something, and you're moving toward this greater knowledge. You're moving toward all this understanding. But there are these little pieces along the way, and they are wonderful little pieces. Sometimes they're irritating, sometimes they're challenging, sometimes they are such blessings. And I feel that your angels are saying, welcome those little insights and wisdoms that gather together to create your life, because you are along the way experiencing all these wonderful events, all these wonderful happenings that support your path, that support you as a soul. And it's not always easy. I feel like your angels are just saying that it's not always easy. It's not an easy life every 5 minutes of the day. That sometimes there are challenges, but you learn from those challenges. And then there is this enormous knowledge that you gain as a consequence of all these little experiences and events along the path of your life. I'm feeling as if the angels are also saying that even though you're on this path, you can tap in to that vast library of knowledge that is within you, that is within the cosmos, that is within Source. You've lived many lives. Just feel into that. You've lived many lives. You've learned so much, and you always have access to the knowledge and the wisdom that you've gained previously and that is part of Source. So I feel when I tune into this, and it says the sacred journey, it's knowing that you are on this amazing journey, this incredible path, this wonderful experience of life. And even though there are challenges, there are blessings, and you are learning every step of the way. But even though you're learning every step of the way, all knowledge is accessible to you. So if you get stuck, if there's something you don't understand and don't know, then you can always tap in to that great cosmic source of knowledge, of wisdom, of insight. You can always tap into that. Everything, all knowledge is there for you. It's kind of interesting with this because as I'm looking at it, I'm getting this feeling that you're going to get a download as well. So part of this message is to be open to this new download of information that's coming through for you. So now that I say that, I feel that that needs to be our little mini meditation at the end of our messages, is that download of insight, that download of wisdom, of knowledge, of connection. So let's find a comfortable place to be. Let's tune in to the great source of light, of knowledge. Let's take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, close your eyes. And let's call in the light. Call in your awareness of the light, the most beautiful vibration of light. You are the light. As you call in your awareness, you become the light. And as you become the light, you become Source. And as you become Source, you become all knowledge, all wisdom. And as you become all knowledge and all wisdom, you become every experience, every challenge, every blessing. So that everything in this universe, in this cosmos, in consciousness, in awareness, is a part of you. And as you open to that, make an intention now that you are downloading an upgrade. And that upgrade is expanding your awareness beyond your current consciousness, your current knowledge, your current wisdom, so that you are open to even more insights, even more awareness, greater consciousness, greater understanding. And you're allowing this new light, this new vibration into every cell of your being, into every layer, aspect, dimension of you. And your whole energy is expanding. Because with this upgrade, you need even bigger energy to absorb it, to process it, to access it. And as your cells get bigger, they also get lighter. And the vibration is speeding up. And you might feel that. And that energy is going down to your feet and grounding, anchoring this new upgrade into the earth. So that it's not just with you, it is through you. And you now become a beacon of high vibrational light. And it's easy for you to access all knowledge. And so it is. Your angels are always with you, surrounding you with love. Be aware of their presence. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, open your eyes. Good. A little upgrade to your energy. See how that is. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing my work. I am so grateful to you for sharing what I have to offer to your friends. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Your angels again are sending you love. Angel blessings to you. Bye for now.